Davis at the side. But it was charged down, and the turnover looks good. Muir taken into contact. Ewan Ferry. Penalty's going to come. Tackle made, but not rolling away. From the main stand, we watch, and we watch the kick go over, and it's missed.
22, like it.
To once more through the hands of Pittman. They're up very, very quickly. Watsonians, that's good play by Bradenhorst. Oh, the interception is good, and Watsonians are off to the corner, and Watsonians will get the score. Lewis Ball on the interception. Pick and go round the corner. Allowed one player to latch on this season, but if you do that, you
no arms tackle, penalty advantage.
Going off your feet. No arms tackle. So again, the advantage.
High.
The referee is going to warn Buttermuir here because that's 2 within 10 seconds.
Yeah, first one was no arms, and then the next one was high as well. So off and running.
And it's taken quickly, and Buttermuir can't defend it. Sam Daly is in. He's a big unit, scored last week, scores again, and Watsonians have rattled in 2 tries in the opening 16 minutes. Scott again, on to Morrison. It's a long kick through. It's nicely played by Coates here. And again, it's another good kick. Organising themselves well. Jamie Forbes in its scrum half. They're trying to run over the top of Buttermuir. There's creaking here, Buttermuir. And again, the try is given. They've just got too much pace and too much power. And once more, it's Watsonians that get themselves through. Very hard to defend against. And already this game just threatening to get away from Buttermuir slightly. Keddy absolutely taken out by Berg. He just timed that to perfection. Now it's Tristan Andrews. Andrews gets it off to Tate. Tate drives through. Has to get it past Murray. Now back. It comes the other way. You can see the 2 lock forwards, Fisher and Ferry. Oh, Barreto throws an outrageous dummy. Barreto moving to the line, beats the fullback, tries to lay the ball off, and Tom Brown will score. Well, Tom Brown may have scored, but that was made by Callum Barreto. That was outrageous shimmy. I'm not sure there's many players who wouldn't have bitten on that.
That's a brilliant dummy. It's great to see that in the game, and a real creativity around Kaleem's game.
And there was the pressure from the kick. It's been a completely different half to the first half, but it's still very watchable.
It is. It's kind of got bogged down, I suppose, in the middle area of the pitch here. There's been a lot, a bit more box kicking, a bit more contestables. Oh, interesting call here.
Carl Main.
I'm going to explain my decision. Okay.
Let's listen to the ref here.
First bit of aggravation comes from 17. It was going to be a knock-on, reversing that penalty. Then coming together, and we're not having any more of that.
It's at the back. Ross Graham driving in. There's the low spin. Watsonians are close. Graham was battling for the line. He was held up. Connor Boyle, man of the match at the time. The last time they played, lays the ball back. And the try comes for Watsonians, and that will seal things off. Stephen Longwell with the score. Close on the line, there's a little guddle. Penalty will come Watsonians' way. Driving to get close to the line once more. And the penalty will come. And again, just a little bit of afters going on. Craig Keddy gets himself put to the deck, just shoves his opponent away. The referee right there.
We've got 2 offsides there in a row, yellow card.
Yellow card. I think that's Hugh Stewart from this distance. It was easy done, and it was really hard to keep Watsonians out from there. It's a 5th try of the match for Watsonians, and they'll be leaving Myerside with all the points. Full-time scoreline from Megatland. An impressive win for Watsonians Rugby by 36 points to 13.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Green Yards for the first time in this FOSROC Super 6 season as the Southern Knights and the Airship Bulls lock horn in round 3 of the competition. Again, same setup, 6+1 line out for the Airship Bulls with Gavin Wilson standing at scrum half position. So he'll go in there and take this ball and then he'll try and get it back to his hooker, Rodri Tanner. And it's broken away and very close to the line here. The Southern Knights desperately trying to get back and defend this one. However, the Airship Bulls get themselves over the line, driving that line out well, broke off to the right. And I think it will be Rodri Tanner, the man with the ball. Most of the Bulls players start to cross to the stand side of the pitch. A little ball again out the back from the pod of 3 forwards. Townsend looking for space, can't find any. Little flick out the back door. Through centre, Tom Jordan again. And then away to the left they go through Rory Sace, the Ayrshire Bulls try scorer, and one of the Southern Knights players at the back there getting some treatment. So they're a man down here, the ball kicked through and it's a foot race between the two wingers. Can't be taken there by the Southern Knights player. It's gone loose and over go the Ayrshire Bulls. For a try in the corner, a mix up in defence. Well, the bounce of the rugby ball did not bounce favourably for the Southern Knights, and as I say, they were a man down in defence, just clipped over the top there by the scrum half, and it just bounces up. The two wingers were there, couldn't be taken cleanly by the Southern Bulls. It just went loose and pounced on by the Ayrshire Bulls. Eli Caven, the man chasing there, up, and it comes from Anderson, taken cleanly there at the front, and the Southern Knights just patient there, happily lose a metre or two as they get them all set up. That's a good tight driving maul. Anderson with the ball at the back as they inch towards the line here. I think this will be a try for Russell Anderson. You'll hear the cries of the player over the ref mic, and in fact the referee runs under the post. He's awarded a penalty try, so the Southern Knights obviously unable to get themselves quite over the line there. With Rory Sace, the Ayrshire Bulls loose head prop, and he has also been shown a yellow card, so they just work their way towards that try line, inch or so at a time. Forward they go into good centre field position now, options both ways. It's still through the forwards. The Southern Knights now only 2 or 3 metres away from that Ayrshire Bulls try line. They go to the left this time. Could be numbers out to the left. McAndrew can get the ball out there. The Ayrshire Bulls defending very tightly round the ruck there. The referee playing an advantage, so free ball for the Southern Knights. And the centres both come round the back of the breakdown to try and create a mismatch on the right hand side, and it was Godsmar there. He had men outside him, decided to go himself, and over he goes for the Southern Knights. Again, taken cleanly. Neil Irvin Hess takes that one for the Southern Knights. And their driving line out has been very good this afternoon. Away goes Rennick down that blind side. There could be space, there could be numbers back inside there to the winger Jacob Henry, who goes over in the corner. Great work there by the Southern Knights. Came from the line out, which they made good ground with all afternoon. With any advantage they can get here by getting their 7, well it's their 6 in fact, Dalton Redpath. And Neil Irvin Hess quickly out into the back line. They weren't the quickest off the scrum, it has to be said. That's a good tackle though in the midfield by Cameron Scott, another of the Southern Knights replacements. And it's Harry Borthwick making the tackle as the captain, Blair McPherson, again drives towards that line for the Ayrshire Bulls. Out behind the forwards it goes. And the lovely long flat pass there. And there's a chance on the stand side wing. Can he get his second try? Well, great combination there. The centres, Tom Jordan and Tom Williams, combine to go over for the Ayrshire Bulls try. It looked like Tom Jordan would get over for his second try of the afternoon. Couldn't quite get there, but he had his centre partner on hand for the offload. It finished here, the Southern Knights 22, the Ayrshire Bulls 20.
It's of course the final match in week number 3 of the FOSROC Super 6 competition. Stlin County playing host. The Stlin County replacements Get a bit of support. Linus, good solid throw in again, and possession won. The drive is on. Herriot's looking to add extras. Robert Key is the latest player, the outside centre, in amongst that ball there as they try and drive their way up. They're still 5 metres short of the Stirling County line, but it's got a little bit more energy and drive and determination. It's worked its way back to Linus. He collapses just short of the try line there. The referee up with play though, and Linus was very, very close towards the line. The referee has now signalled the score. I think Rory Leishman has been the player who actually worked into position. Kane just in behind, recycling again. Skinner working it up towards that 22, back to Gowdy it goes. Long loop pass there from Russell, again prodded through this time by Roach. He gives chase, ball is there, ball though loses possession, and Stirling County are over, and they're able just to latch onto a loose pass, and it's County's number 9 Christian Kay who's in for a reply score for Stirling County. Very entertaining last 10 minutes or so, with the points coming now at regular intervals.
Well, we just spoke about that kicking behind. This is the second one in the same play. Tom Roach with it kicking in, that's ball, covers it so well like it did in the first half, and then just loses control of possession under pressure from Hamilton Roach, and his opposite number Christian Kay follows up and gets a try.
Throwing in towards the line, that's a more solid execution of the line out there from a Herriot's point of view. The reinforcements again coming in there. Robert Kay, remember they worked well bringing Leishman into play, one of the replacements in this first half, and again the drive looks good. The referee up with play once again. Will it be a carbon copy score? It's a penalty try has been awarded. The referee running underneath the posts there, and I think he's going to go perhaps to his pocket as well. There's certainly some deliberations. So Stirling County are down a man. Ball feeds the ball into the scrum. Waits patiently there as it's controlled just at the feet of, it's like Callum Marshall, who's still occupying that number 8 position. Stays upright, has it now with ball once again. Ball tries to ghost his way through there, and ball is over. A marvellous score. Classic scrum half play there. It was well worked in the scrum initially. Marshall doing very well in that number 8 position just to control things. The ball worked its way back to the scrum half, and how the scrum halves have been influential in this game, and he in particular will be delighted with that score when you consider he perhaps feels a little bit guilty that his opposite number latched onto a mistake he made in the first half. But look at this again, Chris.
It's a footwork, isn't it? Still in no, they're under pressure, they're scrambling, they're trying to shut the scrum half down, but it's just that footwork and the strength to get through the final tackle as well. It's good play set up actually by Callum Marshall there. He knew he was compromising that contact and got rid of the ball, offloaded the ball so someone else is in a better position. Some of the Stirling defenders stopped almost expecting maybe an accidental offside as ball bumped into one of his players. I think it might be Ian Wilson.
5 metres from this Herriot's line. Oh, again just deflecting off the hands of the initial Stirling County jumper, working its way towards the back of the Stirling County line. And a drive coming in there 5 metres short of the line. Cunningham goes in once more to recycle on the second row forwards, joining the attack. Good cover defensive play there, led by Herriot's try scorer Leishman, or one of the Herriot's try scorers anyway, very much in the defensive position now. Stirling peppering this Herriot's try line, looking to try and get themselves back in front. They've got the advantage once more. A penalty coming, could well be over for a score. The home side support, applaud. An excellent try there with Stirling County. The players back to their feet celebrating the score, and it looks as if it's Archie Russell who's the player who'll be awarded the try. But perseverance playing off there, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. It's well worked, isn't it? Under penalty advantage as well, so there's 1 or 2 penalties building against Herriot's. But again, we saw it in the first half. Archie Russell cut through, and he was pulled back a second time for a forward pass. But it's that line back against the defence, so good. Gowdy holding defenders, and then there's Archie Russell cutting inside the inside shoulder of Stuart Edwards and getting through. I think it's McLean's tackle as well. This is because of the momentum. Still in a moving forward, to move forward from the drive and move forward from every carry. It allows you to get your timing on the ball, and Archie Russell hitting a really good line from a delayed pass from Andrew Gowdy and getting the reward.
So a point separating the sides. Gowdy then with the strike, but that just wide off the upright, so we're back to a 1 point match with Stirling County trailing this time by 19 points to 18. It's more Gowdy on now, 3-4 players across on this right hand side. Trotter is going to give chase now, and that's a good solid kick as Grant Hughes was leading the Stirling County charge. It's been picked up here by Stephen Hamilton. It's taken on by Stephen Hamilton, who touches down over the try line, but he turns round only to see that the referee had raised the arm. No score there, but
push off the ball by 14
it's push,
red.
isn't it?
Yeah, that clock's accurate.
14 red. Stephen Hamilton pushing. Is it Gelderblom in the back? So eager to get there. Again, that kick through, that attacking kick through. It's such a big part of the game. There's a push there that disrupts Gelderblom's opportunity to get down and win the possession. So that's what's been penalised.
Practically on that 80-minute mark now. Gelderblom has done very well since coming on the field of play there. And Stirling penalised once again just outside that 22. You have to say that, well, we've mentioned man of the match contenders, Chris. Are you going to go with that?
I am. I've made my decision, and it is really, really hard as the final ball just pops out to Bruce Houston. But today's FOSROC player of the match is the number 9 who scored a try and was influential in Herets' win. It's Alex Ball.
A hard fought victory here at Bridgehoch. Leishman and Ball with tries for Herets. They were awarded a penalty try right on the stroke of half time, resulting in a Callum Cruikshank yellow card for Stirling County. The visitors had a 1 point lead at half time, the home side had a 1 point lead at half time, 13 points to 12, but were down a man with Callum Cruikshank yellow carded, and in that second half Herets did just enough to secure the victory.